Alright, we're live. Okay. I've done this video making because of my TESOL recently, but I'm still waiting for my final results. Final result for my TESOL. If I get to pass, then good. I have that opportunity also. Okay. Recently, I do not know what's happening on social media, but they talk about Ligaw as essential, but I can say it's really unessential because, well, my parents eat Ligaw almost every day. My dad is 79, my mom is 71, and Ligaw is something that they eat regularly. But for this particular video that I'm doing right now, I just want to do something different, something really different. Especially I'm trying to practice my TESOL and at the same time hopefully this is something useful also. I have this statement I made. Our mentor always teaches us to create a sticky statement. So this is the statement I'll be making. If you feel like ligaw, which is lost, then have a lugaw. If you feel like ligaw, which is lost, then have a lugaw. So L.U.G.A.W, it's an acronym that I thought of all of a sudden, and there are 5 points. Letter L, live one day at a time. If you're accustomed to the autopilot mode in the old normal, it's easy to decide, it's easy to plan, it's easy to plan for vacation and all these things. You can schedule in advance. But in this day and age, you have to live one day at a time. Like for example, it's Holy Week. Typically, if it's a Holy Week, it's a vacation time, you can go elsewhere. But because of the protocols, you have to stay at home. But something I've been learning, and it's something intentional, is live one day at a time, because we cannot live on an autopilot mode. The reason why we're reacting with the situation is because we're so accustomed to autopilot. That's why living one day at a time is good. It's a good practice. It allows us to become intentional. Second, understand that everything happens for a reason. I'm learning that because of all these changes, I'm learning to become patient. Because understand that everything happens for a reason. Because maybe in the old normal, before the pandemic, maybe I was an impatient person, maybe I was not a patient person, I was not a persevering person. But this situation, understand that it happens for a reason. I'm learning to become patient. If you feel like ligaw, then have a lugaw. Letter L is live one day at a time. You cannot do autopilot mode. Second, understand everything happens for a reason. And I'm learning to become patient because of this. Letter G, gear forward. You know why gear forward? Because I believe there is something better than the new normal and the old normal. What do I mean? I realized this new normal, we discovered there are better things in the new normal that is better than the old normal. But also, the new normal is not something we want. That's why gear forward is learn to anticipate something far better than the new normal and the old normal. That's why I believe the old normal has a possibility of becoming obsolete already, and the new normal is just a preparation for something better. That's why gear forward to something better than the new normal and also the old normal. Probably it's something exciting. Letter A, align to God's will. It's Holy Week. It's a time to reflect. It's a good time also. If you get to stay at home rather than going elsewhere, it allows you to reflect. Align to His will. Align to God's will. I believe God is in control, because if everything is out of control, things do not make sense. But as we align to His will, we realize He is in control and He has the best plans for us. And last, letter W is wise up. As I've been taking courses earlier about agile leadership, we really have to wise up. We really have to grow. We have to have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. The situation provides us new opportunities. The situation can be an opportunity for us to become a better person. And it also provides us more opportunities. I'm thankful for this friend of mine who's working on a website. I asked him if he can work on a website. We're creating a website to connect Christian-owned companies with unemployed people. So this is my opportunity to serve. You see, wise up, grow, have a growth mindset during this time. If you feel like Ligaw, then have a L.U.G.A.W. Well, it's an essential. My parents eat L.U.G.A.W almost every day. Letter L is live one day at a time. Don't do autopilot mode. Letter I, uh, uh, letter U is understand everything happens for a reason. G is gear forward because something is better that's going to happen that is better than this new normal and even far better than the old normal. And letter A, align to God's will. It's a good time to reflect during this Holy Week, align to His will that He's in control. And lastly, wise up because we have this situation that we're in is an opportunity on its own if we wise up also. So thank you for listening and thank you for bearing with this practice of mine. I'm practicing with this. Thank you. Hope to join me again soon.